A beginning is a very delicate time. Know then that it is the year 10,191. The known universe is ruled by the Padishah Emperor Shaddam IV, my father. In this time, the most precious substance in the universe is the spice melange. The spice extends life. The spice expands consciousness. The spice is vital to space travel. The Spacing Guild and its navigators, who the spice has mutated over 4,000 years, use the orange spice gas, which gives them the ability to fold space. That is, travel to any part of the universe without moving. Oh yes, I forgot to tell you. The spice exists on only one planet in the entire universe. A desolate, dry planet with vast deserts. Hidden away within the rocks of these deserts are a people known as the Fremen, who have long held a prophecy that a man would come, a Messiah, who would lead them to true freedom. The planet is Arrakis, also known as Dune.
In these times of the future, man has explored many worlds, traveling through space by the use of the spice. Spice is the most precious substance. It can be found only on one planet in the whole universe. That planet is Arrakis, better known as Dune. It's a dry, desolate planet with vast deserts. There's never a drop of rain on Dune. You are Paul Atréides, son of Duc Leto Atréides. The Harkonnens, longtime enemies of your family, have come on Dune to control the spice production in their brutal way. But the Emperor of the Universe has just allowed you and the Atreides family to go on Dune too. You are determined to use this opportunity to drive the Harkonnens out of Dune with the help of the few natives, the Fremen. The story begins as you've just arrived on Dune, in an empty palace located at a safe distance from the Harkonnen fortresses.
I am the Duc Leto Atreides, your father. My son, we must mine the spice as soon as possible, or the Emperor will recall us from Dune. We've spotted 3 troops of Fremen around the palace, and I've sent Gurney Halleck to meet them. He's not returned yet. Go there and see what's keeping Gurney.
I'm your mother, Jessica. The Duke has sent Gurney Halleck to Carthag Tuek Go outside, take an awning, and fly there. Hurry up, my son. I sense danger.
Select destination. Target. Jouez.
I'm Gurney Halleck. I've served the Atreides for a long time. I've just come into contact with the Fremen. The Fremen have always lived in the sands of Dune. They live in sieches so well hidden that no one knows exactly how many there are. I've tried to convince them to work for us. You try, Paul. They may trust you.
We've heard of you. You are the son of the Atreides Duke, and of Jessica, the... We Fremen are the original inhabitants of Dune. We've adapted our way of life to the desert. We've heard of you. You are the son of the Atreides Duke, and of Jessica, the...
Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. We are awaiting your orders. We aren't very used to spice mining. We'll try to learn.
It would be best for us to visit the three sieches together and then return to the palace. Okay, Paul, I'm going with you.
Select destination. Timid.
I can feel something in you, but I wonder if you will be able to penetrate the secrets of this planet.
I'm not quite sure that you're able to appreciate our skills yet. Select destination. Target.
We saw you coming from the other siege. We saw you coming from the other siege.
Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. My troop is awaiting your orders. We know a little about spice mining. Select destination. Atreides Palace.
Your friend Duncan is an expert on spice production.
I'm Duncan, Idaho. The Duke asked me to supervise the production of spice. Well, for the moment I haven't much to do. I hope that we'll be able to extract large quantities of spice very soon. If you really want to know about the properties of spice, ask your mother, Jessica. Here are our current stocks of spice.
The spice is mined from the sand of Dune. Spice prolongs life and extends consciousness. It's used by the guild navigators to travel through space. I wonder what the proximity of so much spice will do to you, Paul.
The Fremen have a special garment which they call a still suit. Wearing this, they can stay in the desert without losing body fluid. It would be advantageous for us to have some of these still suits. I want you and Gurney to go and find some of these suits for us. And remember, avoid wandering in the desert. You won't go very far without a still suit.
Oh yes, still suits. Let me remember. Oh yes, still suits. Let me remember.
If you really want to know about the properties of spice, ask your mother, Jessica.
Select destination, contact, jouez.
I thought you looked interested in my still suit. Yes, I know a still suit maker. You will find him if you fly eastward in your Orni. It's not very far, but be sure to fly with someone. Seaches are well hidden and not easy to find.
Select destination, desert, eastward.
It looks like a siege there on the left.
Welcome to our siege, Paul Atréides. So, you want to know about the principles of our still suits. It's good that you're so keen to learn our ways. A still suit is basically a high-efficiency filter. Perspiration passes through the first layer and is gathered in the second. Salt is separated, and the reclaimed water circulates to catch pockets from which you can drink through a tube at your neck. Breathing and walking provide the pumping action. Here, I know of 2 more sieges in the vicinity whose leaders would be more than interested in meeting you, Paul Atréides. Travel north and east from here. We've heard of you. You are the son of the Atreides Duke. Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. My troop is awaiting your orders. I've seen a spice harvester around. There isn't anyone using it. It would be have a look at the characteristics of my troop. I'm sure that we'll do a better job with this harvester. So here is this Paul Atréides we've heard about. Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. We are awaiting your orders. The area has to be prospected for spice before we start mining it. We've been asked to do spice mining, but can't start it right now. May I show you the characteristics of my troop? The area has to be prospected for spice before we start mining it. We don't know how to prospect. It's a very peculiar job.
Select destination. Cartog. Cover.
So here is this Paul Atréides we've heard about.
Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. We are awaiting your orders.
The area has to be prospected for spice before we start mining it.
We've been asked to do spice mining, but can't start it right now. Have a look at the characteristics of my troop.
Did you notice? All the Fremen we meet have blue eyes, totally blue. No whites in them. The Fremen seem to be organized into tribes or troops. I suspect the existence of a troop of prospectors. Well, there has to be one. I'm convinced such a troop is nearby, probably in one of these already prospected sietches.
Select destination on map. Cartog. Timin.
We had heard rumors that you might call on our services. Prospecting for spice is a dangerous and a skillful job. Well, you're talking to the right person. My troop specializes in spice prospecting. I'm sure we're the only Fremen troop who are able to do this.
Good to see that our knowledge is appreciated. Yes, Paul Atréides, we will work for you. My troop is awaiting your orders.
We're unbeatable in spice prospecting. Here, I have something you may find interesting. Here, take this map of the planet. You can update this map as we send back information to you. Show me 3 sietches where you want me to go next. Okay.
Select destination. Atreides Palace.
Look, the steel suits have been stored here. It's cooler inside, isn't it?
I must congratulate you on finding this prospecting troop. We're now well on the way, Paul. Here are our current stocks of spice. You can notice that yesterday, our spice production was better than the day before. Do remember that spice is by far the most valuable substance in the whole universe, and that it can only be found here on Dune.
We've got the still suits. Good work, Paul. Don't forget to have a look at the map to see if your troops are working well. Paul, as you know, we haven't been here at the palace long, and this old building may still hold many secrets. Our enemies were here recently, and we have already found some traps. Well, your mother Jessica has this special talent for, well, sounding rooms and finding secret doors. Go with her, and remember that now our most important task is to achieve good spice production.
I wonder what the proximity of so much spice will do to you, Paul. Paul, I gave you more than an education. It was more of a kind of special training. I expect that here on this very special planet, you'll discover that you have many special powers. I can't tell you more for the moment, but each time you experience something strange or special, come and tell me. I'll give you an explanation. Okay, now, together we can try to explore the palace a little, okay? We both will try to examine the few rooms we can access. Go ahead. I'm following you. I feel something here. It's so faint. No, let's continue. Wait, I can feel something. I think there's a hidden door on the left. Yes, let's have a look. It looks like a communication room. used to send and receive long-distance messages. I'm going to try to open this door on the right.
A communication room. Let's all gather here. Jessica really has extraordinary faculties, doesn't she?
Thank you, Leto. But let me tell you, this is an exhausting exercise.
As we are almost all gathered here, I would like to congratulate Paul for what he's done since we arrived here on Dune. He has visited 6 sieges, and now these troops of Fremen are working for us. That's a good start, isn't it, Jessica?
I'm pleased to notice that Paul now has a rising charisma among the Fremen.
Paul, I'm very proud of you. All of my hopes are set on you.
This is a communication room. When you view a message, a holographic image of the sender is generated in the center. I'm staying here.
I really don't understand much of this kind of technology.
This communication room will be of great use to us. Jessica has extraordinary faculties, doesn't she? I see a great deal of her teachings in you, Paul. Remember that now our most important task is to achieve good spice production.
I wonder if Duncan is satisfied with the spice production.
Even with the Fremen, we won't get very far in mining spice if we don't have more harvesters. A harvester is a very efficient machine used to mine spice from the ground. You told me you saw one harvester in a siege. Go there with Gurney and see if you can locate some more of them. Here are our current stocks of spice.
Select destination on map. Kono, Duek. Select destination Kono, Tower. The harvester. We found it in a siege, northeast. Fly straight from here over the crater center, but don't go beyond the rocky area. We're doing spice mining. Select destination on map. Desert northeastward.
It looks like a siege there on the left.
Select destination Tartar Tower. We're doing spice mining. We're doing spice mining. Okay. Select destination on map. Kono Duek. We've been asked to do spice mining, but can't start it. We've been asked to do spice mining, but can't start it right now. Okay.
All we can do now is go back to the palace with the 2 harvesters distributed.
Select destination on map. Atreides Palace.
Here are our current stocks of spice. You can notice that yesterday our spice production was better than the day before. Do remember that spice is by far the most valuable substance in the whole universe, and that it can only be found here on Dune.
I'm doing my best to help you, Paul, but sometimes you have to manage.
This is my favorite room in the palace. Look, Paul. Look at those dunes. What a sight. A person needs new experiences. They jar something inside, allowing you to grow. Without changes, something sleeps inside us and seldom awakens. The sleeper must awaken. Have you seen the message in the communication room?
Searching new messages. Message from the Emperor Shaddam IV.
I do remind you that I sent you to Dune to extract spice. So make the necessary arrangements.
You've seen the Emperor's message? Well, our spice production has to be increased. This Fremen from Tuono Tabar, the one who gave us the still suits, he told me about an area rich in spice. Here are our current stocks of spice.
Select destination Tuono Tabar. Paul Atréides, you seem to be much interested in spice. Yes, I've been told of vast spice fields in the south. Take your Orni and fly due southeast. Before we're doing spice mining. Select destination desert, southward. Paul Atréides, you seem to be much interested in spice. Yes, I've been told of vast spice fields in the south. Take your orny and fly due southeast. Select destination on map desert southeastward.
It looks like a siege there on the left.
I've heard about you, Paul Atréides. You were misinformed. All the people have left. I stayed here to mourn for my husband, Jameis. He died during a fight with a young man. But mourning time comes to an end now. I have to live my life. Ah, the spice. Yes, the spice is easy to locate around here, and there's much more southwards.
Yes, Paul Atréides. I'm going with you, and I don't care what the people will say.
Select destination on map. Albania, Timid. Welcome to our siege.
Are you Paul Atréides?
Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. We are awaiting your orders. The area has to be prospected for spice before we start. Select Albania, Tuek.
So here is this Paul Atréides we've heard about.
Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. We are awaiting your orders. The area has to be prospected for spice before we start. Select destination Albania, Tower.
We saw you coming from the other siege.
Work for you? I don't see the point. Work for you? I don't see the point. Work for you? I don't see.
You like traveling, don't you?
Select destination on map. Kono, Tuek. We're doing spice mining. Have a look at the characteristics of my troop. We are the spice prospectors. We have already been here for many days. We are the spice prospectors. We have already been here. Show me 3 sieges where you want me to go next. Okay. We've been asked to do spice mining, but can't start it right now. We've been asked to do spice mining. Here are the characters. Okay. Okay. Select destination Atreides Palace.
Paul, I don't think that I've told you about the worms. They are a danger to all spice mining. Sandworms grow to an enormous size. Specimens longer than 400 meters have been seen in the deep desert. And don't hesitate to regroup your troops in a place where there's much spice to mine. Here are our current stocks of spice. You can notice that yesterday, our spice production was better than the day before. Do remember that spice is by far the most valuable substance in the whole universe, and that it can only be found here on Dune.
Remember that now our most important task is to achieve good spice production.
Ah, Paul with a girl. I knew this would happen. She's quite charming, but don't let her distract you from your goals. Walk out into the desert. Stay there for a while. Let it penetrate you. Spice is omnipresent on Dune. It may awaken your internal potential. But
Nice palace you have. Hmm?
It's rather different here from the sieges we've been to, isn't it?
Select destination on map. We're doing spice mining. We're doing spice mining. Show me where you want me to go. Okay. Select destination on map.
You like traveling, don't you?
I'll stay here if I want to. You don't seem to know what you want. Follow me. Stay here. Sheesh.
Why don't we go back to the palace after we visit the 3 new sieges? Why don't we go back to the palace? As you wish, Paul.
A message has arrived in the palace.
Beautiful sunset. Don't you?
I'm still ready to follow you.
Hmm?
We're doing spice mining. Let me show you the statistics of my troop. Spice is harder to mine now. Our production level has gone down a little. Select destination on map. Atreides Palace. Searching new messages. Message from the Emperor Shaddam IV.
I want a shipment of spice today.
Here are our current stocks of spice. You can notice that yesterday, our spice production was better than the day before. The Emperor asked for a spice shipment, didn't he? We can send him what he asked for, as we currently have enough spice in stock. Okay, Paul, let's go to the communication room at once and send this shipment to the Emperor. Good, let's go.
Spice cargo launched.
The The spice has been shipped. Now let's wait for the Emperor's reaction. We don't have to worry. We've sent what he asked. Ah, the answer has just come. Let's have a look at this message.
Searching new messages. Message from the Emperor IV.
You sent me the spice I've asked for. Good. I'll call you again in 4 days.
Look, Paul is back. He says he knows about the message which has just arrived. Paul, you had a vision, didn't you?
This vision stuff is beyond my comprehension.
Well, come and see me later, Paul, and I'll explain all of this to you.
Anyway, let's all gather on the balcony. I must talk to all of you. Take a good look around you and tell me what you see.
Well, I can see dunes.
Right, Duncan. Thanks to Paul's diplomatic actions, we're now able to stay here, helped by our Fremen friends. Hara's presence here proves that.
An old Fremen prophecy said that a man would come and bring happiness to our people. I'm sure Paul is the one.
Interesting. Well, anyway, Paul knows 11 sieges, and we now have more troops with us. Gurney, have you... Wait. Where's Gurney? Has anyone seen him?
Oh, Paul, how I can feel this power in you. Could he be the one? Believe me, Paul, I can sense that your powers have increased. Have you realized the importance of the change in you since your stay in the desert? You are now able to contact the Fremen within a certain range. This range will extend with experience, I'm sure. About this vision. These visions are related to your education, the Bene Gesserit way. Because of the presence of such great quantities of spice, you will have unexpected visions. Visions of events that are taking place in places you're not in.
Select destination on map. Kono, Duek. A worm has swallowed our harvester. We're doing spice mining. Let me show you the statistics of...
You like traveling, don't you?
Select destination on map. Tuono, Timin. Select destination on map. We've been asked to do spice mining, but can't start it right now. Here are the characteristics of my troop. Paul Atréides, you are able to contact us at a distance. Show me where you want me to go. I don't want to move my troop. Select destination Atreides Palace.
Gurney Halleck has disappeared. I saw him in the palace a while ago, but no one has seen him since. Try to find Gurney with your mother.
I wonder where Gurney can be. Let's try to find Gurney. just found a hidden door here on the right.
The door behind you is trapped.
I want to stay here with Gurney. Gurney! I'm going to try to get Gurney on his feet.
What? Gurney Halleck unconscious. This palace is full of traps. Damn. Go and see Thufir Hawat, our mentat. He's just returned from exploring the palace, disarming traps. You'll find him in the communication room.
Paul, nice to see you again. The Duke asked me to help you. As a mentat, I will analyze our strategic position against our enemies, the Harkonnens. Okay, let's go. The trap was easy to locate. I've just removed it. There's an armory of sorts behind this door. Let's go into the armory. I have to talk to you. Nice armory indeed. I have ordered this man to guard the door. Did you happen to think that we could use these Fremen against our Harkonnen enemies? Mining spice is necessary, otherwise the Emperor will drive us off Dune. But the Harkonnens are here controlling almost 1/4 of this very planet. Soon they will stand against us. Paul, we have to be ready to face them. Paul, listen to me. I feel these Fremen could be incredible warriors for us. Ask the Fremen you know, including Hara. However you do it, get me that Fremen leader. I'm sure he exists somewhere on this planet.
I've heard of a man, a great Fremen. I can't remember his name.
Did you happen to think that we could use these Fremen against our Harkonnen enemies? As you wish, Paul. I tried to open the door behind you. That's all I can remember. This armory is of great interest to me. Don't forget that I'm a military training specialist. I trained you.
I'm doing my best to help you, Paul, but sometimes you have to manage.
I tried to open the door. Okay, but only to go with you in the armory. This armory is of great interest to me. Don't forget that. This armory is of great interest to me. Don't forget that I'm a military training specialist. As a master in the handling of arms, I'm really interested in looking at the weapons here. Great!
Thufir is right. You have to find a Fremen leader.
We have finished our prospecting job. Select destination Albania, Timid. We are the spice prospectors. We have already been here for many days. Show me 3 sieges where you want me to go next. Okay. We are doing spice mining. Our ability is increasing. We are now novice in spice. May I show you the characteristics of my troop?
I've heard of a man, a great Fremen. I can't remember his name.
Select destination on map. Albania, Duc. We are doing spice mining. Let me show you the statistics of my... Look, our production level has gone up. Let me show you what we've done in spice mining. Select Albania, cover.
We saw you coming from the other siege.
Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. We are awaiting your orders. I've seen a spice harvester around. There isn't anyone. Here are the characteristics of my troop. I'm sure that we'll do a better job with this harvester. We've been asked to do spice mining, but can't start it right now. May I show you the characteristics of my troop? The area has to be prospected for spice before we start mining it. Select destination on map. Duc. We are doing spice mining. Our ability is increasing. We have a look at the characteristics of my troop. Spice is harder to mine now. Our production level has gone down a little. Have a look at our spice production. There is a siege not far from here, southwestward. Select destination on map. Desert, southwestward.
It looks like a siege. There on the left.
We are doing spice mining. May I show you the characteristics? Okay. Okay. We are doing spice mining. Have a look at the characteristics of my troop. Spice is harder to mine now. Our production level has gone down a little. Let me show you what we've done in spice mining. We are doing spice mining. I don't want to move my troop. I was born here, you know. We are doing spice mining. We are doing spice mining. Here are the characteristics of my troop. Look, our production level has gone up. Have a look at our spice production. There is a siege not far from here, southwestward. It's been days since we've heard from you. We are doing spice mining. Have a look at the characteristics of my troop. Spice is harder to mine now. Let me show you what we've done in spice mining. It's a new job for us. We should improve with some experience. There is a siege not far from here, southwestward. It's been days since we've heard from. Show me where you want me to go. Okay. We are doing spice mining. Show me where you want me to go. Okay. Select destination on desert, southwestward.
Wait a minute. I'm not sure. I think I've just seen a siege on the right.
We're doing spice mining. Okay. Select destination on map. Tuono, Timin.
I've heard of a man, a great Fremen. I can't remember his name.
We're doing spice mining. Here are the characteristics of my troop. Let me show you what our production level will be. We're doing spice mining. Okay.
Here are our current stocks of spice. You can notice that yesterday, our spice production was better than the day before. The next demand from the Emperor will be in 2 days. Do remember that spice is by far the most valuable substance in the whole universe, and that it can only be found here on Dune.
Confir is right. You have to find a Fremen leader.